As part of the students' homework this year, we're asking them to write book reviews. So we thought it might be helpful to tell you what we're kind of expecting in those book reviews and also to maybe show you an example of what it looks like and how to do that on Biblionasium. But to begin with, this is kind of a list in front of you that tells you some important things to include in the book review. A good book review should include, of course, the plot without the spoilers. We definitely don't want to tell what happens at the end of the story, or we don't want to tell too much information because then the readers that are thinking about reading that book, of course, will not want to because they know too much information. What happens in the book, leave out the resolution. The characters, also a little bit about some of the main characters in the story. The theme of the book, what is the message of the book? Really, what is it trying to teach? What is it trying to show us in life? And the setting, when and where the story happened, and of course the opinion of the person who read the book. What do you think of the book? So let's go to Biblionasium and take a look at how you would do a book review. If you go under My Books, and here's of course your books that are on the bookshelf that have been added, that have been read. I'm going to go to a book that I haven't reviewed, and Chocolate Fever, and I just click on that book, and you'll notice this tab here that says Review It. If you click on Review It, this is where you begin your book review. Now, I'll go through and show you just a little bit. You can rate it with stars. Of course, the higher the stars, the better the book. And once you put your stars in, you can say, is this book one of your favorites? If it is, you can check that off. And it kind of says, share why. Why is it your favorite book? What is your opinion of the book? Was it awesome? One of the best, that you have read? Did you enjoy it? You can mark one of those. I'm going to mark this book was awesome. You would like this book if you like. And this is good because it helps other students know if they're reviewing this to know what kind of book it is maybe. Some students, of course, that like magic books, they'll see that and they'll be attracted to this book. Here's where you write your review. Now it has a list of questions here, but I've kind of said beforehand what we're kind of looking for in the book reviews, and we kind of want to follow that. Personal note is just something that you will see on your own book reviews. It's not something other students will see. It's just like a little reminder so you don't forget what that book was about or what happened in that book. So in case you come back to it later and can't remember, that's a little reminder. I'm going to go back to my books and I'm going to show you what a book review looks like because I've done one for Stone Fox. It's one that we've already read. And if I go into review it, this is what a final review would look like. Here are the ratings. I gave it a 5 stars. 5 stars. This book was awesome, was what I thought. And you would like this book if you like stories about animals, because it does, of course, reference or have a husky in it. So the book review here, I've given an example, and this, of course, goes back to a good book review should include the plot, characters, theme, setting, and opinion. So let me kind of just read this to you. It says, Little Willie finds himself in a very difficult spot in life when he wakes up one morning and finds grandfather still in bed and not wanting to get up or live any longer. On top of this, a stranger shows up one day demanding grandfather to pay taxes he hasn't paid in years or else the farm will be taken away. Can Willie save grandfather and their potato farm in Wyoming? You can see from there, from that I've included the characters, which are Willie and grandfather. You can see that I've included some of the problems in the story, how grandfather doesn't want to get out of bed, and how a stranger is demanding that taxes be paid, or else the farm will be taken away. And then I kind of left it as a question because I don't want to give it away what happens in the book. Is he going to be able to do it? Is he going to be able to save grandfather and the potato farm? And of course, Wyoming is the setting. Continue reading here where it says this book. This book is filled with the message of love and determination, even when life is most unfair and difficult. And that references the message or the theme of the book, of course. Then here, the last sentence. I think this book is totally inspiring and helps us remember we can go on in life even when everything seems like it is against us. And of course, that is the opinion at the very end. My little personal note, I just wrote it's about Huskies. So that's something I can see because I'm on my page. But anyway, that's the idea of a good book review, and that's really what we're looking for. Again, a good book review should include the plot without the spoilers. What happens? Leave out the resolution. Don't tell what happens. Don't tell if the character fixes the problem or resolves it. 2, the characters. 3, the theme. What is the message of the book? 4, the setting, when and where the story happened. And 5, the opinion. What do you think of the book? I hope this helps you. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact your homeroom teacher or reading teacher. Thank you.